Hi guys, Tumblr user Kramergate here. I don't make a lot of videos because I'm not very good at them. I'm kind of technologically illiterate. I do not know how to do it. So this is not quite a first, but might as well be because I don't remember last time I did it. But enough people have asked me how I draw body hair that it might be worth doing a video on. I don't know. I tried to do a tutorial earlier and it was like righteously shitty. It was like illegible and horrible. Don't use that. If this works out and you're hearing this, then do this. So for for my example, I am using this very small, very quick drawing of Ultimate Dad because it just so happened that I was drawing it anyway. I don't know if I'm gonna post like the finished drawing before I post the video. We'll see. This one's up to you, God. Um, but I thought I might talk you nice folks through, you know, kind of my art process, but more specifically through the body hair drawing process, which is very riveting. I hope you guys are strapped in. This is gonna be one hell of a ride. Um, so I have in my other window here, because this is what I do, and I think this is what a lot of people do when they're drawing like established characters or characters that they've drawn one or more times before. I like to just pull up, hello, handsome. I like to pull up a finished drawing of them that doesn't have any filters or anything on it. So I can really easily like pick the base colors from this drawing. Sorry if I sound like just dumb as hell, because I honestly, I don't do videos often. I don't do recordings that often. I don't, I don't like just go in, dick swinging unprepared super often. So this is going to be exciting. But I've pulled my colors from over yon hither, and I'm dumping them into this general area. Um, and I don't know why I didn't bother to like do more before hitting record, but you know how it is. Um, I'm just gonna finish filling in the really base colors before I go to work on the fuzz. These are Hellboy's tactical shorts because someone asked would Ultimate Dad wear them, and not on purpose. He wouldn't, but in this, little two-dimensional slice of reality, I'm God and I can do whatever I want. And that's just unfortunate for all of my what the hell are we to God? My creations, I guess. A lot, I don't know. I don't know if I'm blind or if everyone does this. Once again, I never know like what's normal and what's not because I'm just hanging out here alone. But a lot of times I pick a color just straight from, the color dump. What do you call this area? And it turns out I don't actually like it. So I do it the lazy way and I just alter it with the hue and saturation rather than hand picking a new color. Because, I'm not out here to live on the edge. I'm just here to get her done. Okay. Alright, let's do this body hair biz. It is super not hard, in my personal opinion, and I'm not a professional, but I think it's more of a labor of like tediousness rather than skill or anything. Because this, as you can see here, it is just scribbles, baby. It is scribbles and tiny little lines that I put almost no like actual thought into. I just went hog wild, and wow, up close you can really see parts where I like did shitty. So we're just gonna pretend we didn't see that. Let's. I like to do my body hair on a multiply layer. I think. Oh no, this one's great. This is just a lowered opacity normal layer. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, But, so in order to, you know, suck up that color, you're going to need to take it up to regular opacity. And then apparently I had it on 70, which was like a good call for past me, I think. So new layer, clipping group, don't need to change it to multiply. I just tried to, then realized that's not what we're doing at all. But lower it to a hot little 70%. Oh my god. Okay. 70, and as I explained in my like really like horrible tutorial earlier, this is basically just a process of horizontal lines where I don't like that because that doesn't follow the curve very well. Let's try again, you stupid motherfucker. Here we go. Here we go. You start by blocking out where hair is densest, and in this case, in the case of Ultimate Dad, he was very closely manicured landing strip, as you can see, as well as a little bit of a carpet up there. So you just block that out, make it look like a fart cloud or whatever. The shape doesn't matter at this point. We're not really, you know, getting crazy yet. Once you block that out, I go down to, if I'm working on a big picture, like, well, this one's not big. This is, what is this size? 775 by 1250. I do not work very large unless I think I'm gonna try to put it on shirts or prints or something. And this, I mean, Ultimate Dad, I just did as a favor to myself. Come on. So I didn't do that very large, and this one's way smaller. But if I'm doing a somewhat large picture, I'll do a single pixel line or size, whatever. I always go slightly bigger than I need to because that allows me to have some variation with the pen pressure. Since this is pretty small, this is like 750 by 750, this is not large. This is pretty small. I'm going to go to 0.7, and you can see I can get pretty wild with that. I can go thick or go thin, whatever. And from there, I hope you can hear my dog barking. It's classy. From there, I just feather out the blocked out parts of the hair. And I just do that with really short horizontal lines. I'm probably going to speed up this part. For arm hair and, you know, and leg hair too. Well, no, not leg hair. I'll do a different section on leg hair. Don't worry about it. For arm hair, unless I am doing one of those really big pictures I talked about that I put on shirts or prints or whatever, I generally don't get too nasty. I just do long strokes, single strokes, like that. And then, you know, you can get a little wacky with some shoulder hairs, some individual twangers up there. Do whatever you want. It's a free country. Okay, and for leg hair, I do tend to get a little picky, I guess you could say. I like to do individual ones. And with leg, not like this picture's the freaking pinnacle of realism, you know, if none of this advice jives with you, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just telling you how I do what I do when I don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, leg hair tends to go pretty, I don't know, pretty vertical, I find. I don't know if, I didn't check and see if you could see my cursor in the recording, so I may be wildly gesturing to nobody. But anyway, moving on. I'm not gonna do both of those right now. I'm not feeling that spicy. So from there, what I generally do is take an equally small eraser and go back through and kind of do the exact opposite of what I was just doing. Take out some of the hairs to make make it blend more. I don't know. More or less, unless you want to get really wild, really wacky, really out of this world with some hair. That's pretty much it. Thanks for joining me and Ultimate Dad. I hope this helps some of you, maybe. This is like a ridiculously long video for such an easy thing.